This is how I carved a train track into a cake. So the customer asked for a 3-layer 9-inch cake, and they asked for 2 layers to be vanilla and 1 layer to be chocolate. So I did 1 layer of vanilla buttercream and 1 layer of chocolate buttercream. I did freeze the cake for one night, the night before, because I find it much easier to carve when it's been frozen. So after I had filled it, I just popped it in the fridge for around 45 minutes to make sure that buttercream was nice and firm, and then I used a serrated knife just to score down where I wanted the train track to be. Then once I'd done that, I just kept carving out pieces, making sure that I was happy with where the train track was going. I wanted it to go right across the front of the cake, and I'd also made the train, so I kept just popping that on to make sure that it was the right size and that the train was going to fit on there. This took me quite a while to do. I could envision how to do it, but then when it came to carving the train track, I just got a bit confused with what I needed to take away and what I needed to leave and what I needed to add. I don't know if it's just my brain and like visualizing that kind of thing, but yeah, it just took me a while to kind of get my head around it. With the cake that I had carved off, I made some cake pop mixture by mixing it with buttercream, and I just used this to help me kind of pad out the front of the cake and add to what I guess was the mountain or the hill. I don't like to waste cake, so I didn't just want to carve away massive chunks of cake. I wanted the customer to have that extra cake, so I just kept building it up and carving and building it up and carving until I had the shape that I was happy with, which was like a train track going down the front of a hill. I fridged it again for a little while, and then I used white chocolate ganache just to go all the way around and seal in all those crumbs and that cake pop mixture, just using a small palette knife. I fridged it again after this stage, and then I did 1 big layer of white chocolate ganache all the way around using a scraper. I also used a flexi smoother as well, just for those little nooks and crannies. And so then I did the final crumb coat of white chocolate ganache. I just wanted it to be really, really smooth. And then it was time for the sugar paste. So this is a light blue sugar paste. This is PME, it's nice and firm and it's really stretchy. So I did it in 1 piece. I know I usually panel cakes, but I just found this easier to do because it was such an unusual shape and it had been carved. I just felt like draping the sugar paste over was better, and then I used my flexi smoothers to make sure it was all nice and smooth. I did a green track down the front, and then I added some little brown strips for a train track all the way down. And then, as I said, I made the train last week. I did film making that, so if you'd like to see how I made the train with the farm animals in, this is the birthday boy's favourite farm animals, let me know and I will upload a video of that. I did some apple trees on the sides as well, and added some bushes and stones and the clouds on the top and the writing. And here is the finished cake. I am really pleased with this. This is only the 2nd track cake I've done, and I really enjoyed it, even though it was time consuming. I'm really pleased with the result.